Illinois is almost 12 hours from the primary polls opening across the state line, and there are several races on the ballot. In the 17th district, former circuit judge Joe McGraw will face off against Scott Krall for the Republican nominee. The winner will face off against Representative Eric Sorensen. Then the 37th district state Senate Republican runoff. Make sure to tune in tonight at 23 News at 6, where we'll cover the rest of those key races.